Boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Broncos will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Oregon Ducks offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. This offense has it with really good field position. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time for a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Good timing on the quick out. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the run, it's Jamison. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds his man. It's Levis. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. There's the pressure. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Inside the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Broncos! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Tackled almost immediately. Well short of the 1st down.
Nice job playing physical by the defense. That's a great job. He catches the ball, gets a yard, and the defense goes, no, sir, you go no more. And now, next time he catches it, where's that dude? We'll find him. Stay away from him.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
On the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Setting up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Jamison. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Broncos will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. And the Ducks in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pass rush coming back to the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got his man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Works the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. 3rd down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy. And what does the defense do? They double.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Dennis. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Levis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Dennis. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilcox. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Throwing right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. By coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And now this offense will take the field again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dennis. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Ducks want to move quickly. From the gun, give on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And he makes Makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Sends it downfield. Brings it down on the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Going to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Going for 6. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Catch in the middle. It's Levis. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown Ducks. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
37. Boise State, 35.
He'll bring it out. It's Jamison. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Broncos! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
37.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Ducks are on the move. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job?
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarmed. You watch it, they're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Got it in the middle, it's Levis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Ducks. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jamison. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To the air on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
This one's complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Punts it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And I think that completion is as good as a 1st down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Turning it on! Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon! They move on top here in the fourth.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And that one's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Throws to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Pass to the end zone. Caught. Oh, touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened.